As a creative, we find ourselves being creative in all kinds of different places. And today, I'm going to go through a list of things that I think that every creative should keep close to them when they're being creative out in the field. Now, if you stick with me on this whole list, I bet there are going to be things in this list that you 100% agree that you should have with you, but almost always don't carry with you. And I want to encourage you, let this video be a reminder to help you carry these things and be prepared no matter what shows up when you're being creative. Now, the first thing on the list I think is important is a tripod. So no matter what you're doing, you might need to set something up on a tripod. You might need to take a picture of something. You might need to document something in some sort of small tripod, whether it's a desk-sized tripod or a full-size tripod. I think those things are essential to have when you're out being creative. Next is some sort of lighting. Now, you may think that lighting isn't everything if you're out and it's daytime or depending on what you're doing, but a lot of times if you need to document something or record something, or if you're a videographer or photographer, one little light can make the difference of that day of making whatever you're photographing, taking a picture of, or documenting could make it so much more visually pleasing. A light is something that I think everybody should have with them, even if it's a small little LED light. Next, I'm a big fan of cases and coverings and straps for your equipment and things. Always have your stuff in something. If you drop it by accident, it's going to help protect it. If there's a bunch of things in there and you drop it, it's not going to spill everywhere, that sort of thing. Straps for all your equipment, whether they hang around your neck or some sort of bag that you hang around something, but straps, bags, and some sort of case or protection, I think, is something that every piece of your equipment should have in one way or another. Now, the next two I'm putting together because I'm calling them backups, backup batteries, and backup cords. No matter what you use, you should always have backup batteries for everything, and that includes some sort of power bank if you need to have a power bank, some sort of backup power in a way, and cord to connect something if you need to. So backup batteries, power bank, and backup cords I think are absolutely necessary to have with you at all times. Now, the next two kind of seem more of an EDC item than something that a tech person or a creative would have with them, but I think there's two things. I'm a person who takes all my notes digitally, so they're all on the phone. I have a S24 Ultra where I can write on stuff. I have a tablet where I can write on stuff, but I honestly believe you should keep a pen and paper with you at all time. Even if you need to leave a note for someone else or something that's scribbled down really quickly, notepad and paper or Post-it notes and paper are something that I think you really should have with you at all time. And the other thing is some sort of multi-tool, even if it's a little tiny. When I carry the Gerber Dime, which is a really small multi-tool, and it kind of gets you the basics of everything. It has little scissors on there, so if I need to cut something, or screwdrivers, or all kinds of stuff, those are things that are very tangible but not necessarily thought about in the creative world that I think you need to have with you all the time. Now, the next one goes for both you and your equipment. I think cleaning cloths, both for cleaning lenses, cleaning stuff off, wiping stuff up. If you get something on your hands, having the ability to wipe stuff off your hands, anything like that. Cloths for cleaning, cloths for your equipment, cloths for you to clean up. I think that's something that you should have in every bag with you, even if there's those little compression cloths or anything like that, but have something to be able to do a little cleaning up. Now, the next one I have learned and has saved me on multiple times is dry bags for equipment and rain covers for you and your equipment. Have, even if it's just a sheet of plastic tucked in somewhere that you can wrap something up with. Trust me, it doesn't take up much room. You can have a tiny little rain poncho you throw in there, but the tiniest little things to protect you and your equipment from water can make the difference from a passing shower and the end of a day. These next two things I keep with me all the time. In my truck, in my bags, is bug spray and sunscreen. And I think both of those, if you're gonna be out anywhere for any amount of time, have with you. Now, that can be a bug spray kind of spray, or you can get the cloths to wipe on you, anything like that, and sunscreen of some sort, because no matter what, when you're out, you're gonna face one of those two. So bug spray and sunscreen. And the last one on my list is pretty simple. It's some sort of tape, whether it be gaffer tape or just duct tape or anything. Always have some tape with you, because you never know when you need to hang something up or tape something down or hold something together, and tape just kind of gives you that option to do that no matter what. And that's my list of things that are tech but not tech that I think every creator needs to have with them when they're out and about. And if there's anything I've forgotten that you think should be on this list, please leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. These are things that I've always tried to put together and tried to build and make sure that I always have, but you never know, that one thing that you forget, that someone else reminds you that you need that very next day. So again, I hope this all helps. So until next time, take care and God bless.